Hey, what's up guys? It's Chris here with Prestige Auto. Today we've got this Chevy Cruze in the garage. This window here won't go up or down. It's fallen off track and the regulator's messed up inside the door. You can hear it whenever you try to roll it up or down. It makes like a grinding, gritty sound inside the door. So we're gonna have to take this door panel off and get in there and remove the regulator and swap that out. Let's get our tools together and I'll show you how to change that thing. Okay, so a couple tools to get us started with this project is possibly a flashlight. I've got a drill, or you just need something with a T20 bit, and I got a flathead screwdriver and a little pry tool right here. So first, down in here in the little door handle, there's a little plastic thing. We'll take it out, just drop it in there, and then inside the little handle right here is another little plastic thing. You'll get in there and pop that little clip out, also a little plastic piece. All right, so there's a T20 screw down in here in the door handle. We'll get that out. And there's another one inside here in the door handle. We'll take that out. 2 screws, put these to the side. All right. And this little corner piece right here, it might need to be popped off, so we're gonna go ahead, get your little pry tool in there, pop this thing out. It's just got little clips in there. Just little clips like this that pops right out. We'll set it to the side. And that's about it on that part. So now the next part is we just need to grab this door. And it's got little clips all the way around. So you gotta pull it kind of hard. So we'll grab a hold of it, just give it a quick jerk. Like that. See, it came free. All right, so now we're gonna make sure they're popped out all the way around. And we got the door lock here, so we're gonna come out and raise it up over the door lock, like that. Grab it and pick it up. Be careful not to pull all the way out because you've got plugs in here that go to your light switch, your door lock, and your door handle. So now I'll get you guys a better view. And I'll show you on the inside how we disconnect that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to show you this as best as I can. So we pop the door panel off right here. This is the inside of your door handle, and this is your wire that goes to your window up and down. We need to unplug it, and then on this little clip right here, they come off several different ways. This one's the first time I've seen one like this, but let me show you. Right there is a little clippy, so you'll want to clip this up and slide this back, and then there's a little ball inside there and a little wire. We'll just pull this up, slide this back, and take all that out. Let me get that thing out. All right, so I clipped that up right there. As you can see, it slides out like this. You know, slide that wire through there. Pop that little ball out just like that. Now let's get this plug right here for your window switch out, and we'll have this door panel off. Okay, we've got that panel off now. So here's your little, here's the wire connector that went to your door handle to open your door, and here's your plug to your window motor to roll it up and down. We've got to get this plastic thing out of the way so we can get inside to this window regulator. This thing's a little hard to come off sometimes. Sometimes it rips into pieces, sometimes it don't. So if it comes off really ugly, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let's get this mug off there. Seems to be coming off kind of decent. All right, we're in there now. We got that panel off. And you can see our glass is in there, it's stuck down, and this is part of your regulator in your window track. Looks like there's a bolt there and one up top here. They're 10 millimeters. There's going to be one here, and if you follow this track all the way down, there'll be another one there. And then it looks like the motor is back behind this. There's a 10 millimeter here, and we may have to take these off. I'm not sure yet, but the motor is here. It's got to come out also. You can see what happens is this wire gets bound up in there. See, this is broke. It's crazy. All these are all broke. So it won't allow it to go up and down. So we're gonna have to get ourselves a whole new regulator here. I'll show you how to get this glass back up. You can just push it up probably like that. But we're gonna have to do a couple things to get this glass back up here, and then we'll put some tape or something to hold it into place so we can get this regulator out and get the new one in. All right, I've got the window up and out of the way. Now, sometimes you can't always do that. I only did it because it's broken off of the things right now. Sometimes you do have to raise your window up to a certain point so that you can get in, like maybe these access holes. And there's little brackets on the window that's connected to all these cables and stuff. I'll show you inside here. You can see on the bottom of the window, see that one's kind of hanging sideways in there. So you'll need to get that off. So if we lower the window back down, you can see there's probably a 10mm nut on it. If we lower the window back down, you could probably take it off somewhere right in here. Or there'll be a hole somewhere that we can get to it. There'll be one over here too. If you look up in there, I don't know if you can see, you cannot, but the bracket is actually already off of that one. It's broken and it's down there in the bottom. So we're gonna have to get another bracket as well, because sometimes these, when you order these regulator kits, they don't always come with those little cup brackets that go on the bottom of the glass. But I'll show you later on in the video how all that hooks back up. But you can see it just kind of like slides over the glass right there and cups it, and then your bracket will hook onto it like right there on this end tail, and it slides it up and down when you go up and down. So let's get some stuff together and see if we can get those brackets off and take the rest of that regulator out. Alrighty then, guys, we got that son of a gun out of there. They kind of just, you can see the shape right here. You got to kind of turn these and kind of work it out. But you can see this thing's broken. It's not supposed to be all hanging like that. Don't forget, whenever you slide it out, there is a plug that goes into your motor right here. Make sure you unplug that and just get it all out, and that thing is out of there. That regulator's out of there now. It's down here, and this is the little piece that I told you that goes on the bottom of the glass. You'll have to look on your glass. As you can see right there, you can see the marks where the bracket used to go. You want to make sure that you get it back in the same spot and don't put it over here, because I've done that by accident in the past, and it'll make your window go up like crooked, and it won't be on line. So you've got to go back in those same marks when your bracket comes off. So as you can see, it clamps. It just slides over the glass. You'll put it back in your mark right there. You'll slide it over the glass, put it back in its spot, and we'll tighten this 10mm right here. Don't over tighten that. You don't want to shatter your glass. So you'll have one on this side, and there'll be one up here that I showed you earlier. We'll just have to move the window around so that we can get in there and get that thing off. Now when they go in the window like that, they have this little bracket on the side that connects with all this stuff. Like you see where it's broken, that's what makes it make the window go up and down. These brackets break, all kinds of other stuff happens. These wires get jumbled up inside there. So whatever, we're gonna order one of these regulators up from Amazon, and I'll show you guys how to put that back on, and we'll get this window going back up and down. Okay, so change of plans. I ran down to my local scrapyard and picked up this one right here for $25. I looked them up on Amazon. It was only maybe $50 for a brand new one, but it wouldn't be here for 2 or 3 days. I need this job done today. So, like I said, local scrapyard, $25, got it done. This is what it's supposed to look like. That's the broken one. You can see it's broken. This is how it's supposed to look. This one did come with those little clips that go up on your windshield, or not the windshield, but the window. So we're gonna slide it back into place. It's gonna go in right there. We're gonna line up those little clamps right there on the bottom of the window, and we'll snug those down, put all of our bolts back in, plug it up, and make sure she goes up and down. Let's get that going. All right, we're gonna try to get this son of a gun back in there. So you want it to go, it looks like this. You're gonna go in like this with your plug to your motor pointing this way on this side right here. So we gotta try to get this thing in there. So you'll stick in the tail end first and slide that in. And then we'll stick this here in. All right, we've got that thing snugged down now. You can see where we put our 4 bolts back into place, there and there, and then there was one that went to the motor right there that held it in place. We have got it plugged back in here. Now these little brackets on the inside, you can see right there, that's the one that holds the glass. There's one there, and we've got one right inside there. So we've got our glass taped up. We're gonna untape it and then gently drop it down, and we wanna set, if you can see in there, that little lip of the glass, we wanna set that down in that little pocket on each side. All right, let's try to lower that down and set those in there. Okay, we've got that in there. You can see where we've got it sitting inside. It's got like little rubber seals on it to protect your glass there. We've got it in there, can you see? Yeah, we got it in there, and you want to push down on your glass, just make sure that it's snugged in there. And then this is a 10 millimeter. We're going to gently snug this down. You don't want to overdo it. It could shatter your glass. So just gently snug this down, and we've about got this job wrapped up. All right, so once you've kind of got it held in place here, you can get your panel and plug it back in, just kind of hang it off the door. This is what I do. And I just plug it in and I'll roll the window all the way up with it kind of loose, so that way it'll set itself into place. And then you can see these top plug holes right here. That's where you can snug that down. There's one there on this side of the door, and there's one over here kind of by the lock under there. You can see in there, those are 10 millimeters. So once you get it to go all the way up, like see we got our glass up now. Once you get it to go all the way up, you can snug those down. Again, don't over tighten them. And now we're done. We're gonna put this little plastic piece back on and get everything put back together. We've got our little plastic insulator back there. We're gonna grab our door panel now and bring it over here to the spot. And so we've got our plug there, and we've got the little cable that goes to our door handle. So the cable that goes to our door handle is gonna go on like it came off. You can see a little groove here where it's gonna slide into place, and then it's gonna click into place. First we'll put this ball in. Put the ball, let's see, there's a little hole right here. We're gonna put the ball in, run your cable through this line, run your cable through this, and then we're gonna click it back onto place. And then this plug here goes back in under here to your window roller there. So we'll get those back on. Okay, now we've got our door panel back on, and that clicked into place really easy. It just slid in like I showed you. So now we've got our panel. You got your door lock here. You want to take it through this hole. So we're going to pull it up and line that through the hole. And usually these, there's a little lip on the top of this that sits down in this little gap, in this little spot by the window right here. So it'll hook down. So let's take it and set it up, and then it'll kind of drop down into place like this. You can see there, drop down into place. Now we've got, on the inside here, we've got all these little, let me see if I can get the camera in there. Okay, yeah, right there you can see a little nipple kinda. Can you see in there? Yeah. All right, that's gonna go into, there's little holes all in there, like you can see right there's a hole. There's little pins that go all the way around like that. Just look in there, get them lined up with the holes. You can take your hand and just bang them back into place. And then don't forget to put your screw back in here, screw back in there, and put your covers back on. And we've got a little cover that goes here, and we'll have this thing wrapped up. And there we go, guys. We got it all done. So let's check it out, make sure it works. We'll grab the keys, turn the key on here, give it a try. And there she goes, smooth as eggs. All right, guys. So if you're having an issue with your window regulator, that's how you fix it. You can run to your local scrapyard, grab one for 25 bucks, slap that thing in. It'll be smooth as eggs. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps you with your, if you got a Chevy Cruze and your window isn't going up and down, pretty much the same process on any one of these doors. It's kind of the same. So, all right, so that's pretty much got this job wrapped up, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. I hope this helps you with your window regulator there going up and down. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.